Hi, my name's Kerry Jones. I'm the Safeguarding Coordinator at Kew Baird College. Today I'm talking to two of the safeguarding officers, Linda Marsh and Kelly Shannon.
Hi, my name is Linda Marsh. I'm a safeguarding officer. We'll be going to watch a few videos about peer-to-peer abuse.
Hello, my name is Kelly. At certain times during the session, you'll be asked to pause the video and take some notes. These will help you to answer the assessment at the end of the session, so you will need to have a pen and paper to write down your answers. What is peer-to-peer abuse?
Peer-to-peer abuse is when your friends or someone close to you makes you do something that you really don't want to do.
What type of things are considered as peer-to-peer abuse?
There's domestic abuse, there's child sexual exploitation, there's harmful sexual behaviour, there's youth crime, there's violence, and there's gangs.
So is that exploitation then?
Yes, it is exploitation. When someone is bullied or harmed by those who are similar or same age as them, it is exploitation and it is a form of bullying.
So is it different to any other type of bullying?
No, there's no difference at all. Peer-to-peer abuse is bullying.
Okay.
What does domestic abuse cover?
Domestic abuse covers a few different things. So you've got things like physical abuse, emotional abuse, domestic violence. It also covers coercive control. So when somebody's being controlling of you within a relationship. And it also covers child sexual exploitation, and Linda knows a little bit more about that.
Okay. Child exploitation is anyone who's under 18 who is sexually abused within a relationship with a person of the same age or older.
So is there a difference between child sexual exploitation and harmful sexual behaviour?
No. Any person under 18 who demonstrates sexual behaviour who puts themselves at risk, and in which is something that they would not normally do, but they're then forced to do so.
So I suppose the difference between child sexual exploitation and harmful behaviour is child sexual exploitation almost happens within the relationship, whereas harmful sexual behaviour could happen as a coercive method, so it could be outside the relationship as well, somebody forcing you to do things maybe with other people that you might not want to do.
Yeah, that's
Would you
correct.
agree with that?
Yeah.
So what about sexting and cyberbullying? Would that all come under peer-to-peer abuse as well then?
Yes, it would. Yeah.
This is a video on peer-to-peer abuse.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Kerry. Yeah, I was wondering, do you want any cigarettes? Thank you.
I don't really want any cigarettes. You
Oh,
sure?
come on, Kira.
No, please, just don't be too
You're pussy.
I'm not being a pussy, okay? What
are
I'm
you
just
being
really
then?
scared of
You're not
cigarettes.
taking cigarettes. Honestly,
Look, everyone's taking
it's not even drugs, is it? It's just, it's not even bad for you. Everyone does it. It's
I'm
cool.
really sorry, guys.
Okay, well, let's talk about this, okay? Next time, you better accept the cigarettes.
Alright, guys.
Yo, Kieran, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Because you seem really down.
I'm fine, okay?
You sure?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, because I don't know, it's something up, like something seems enough.
No, I'm fine. It's cool. It's just like some pressure at school, tests and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go out now. Alright,
Okay.
bye, man.
Well, don't get into any trouble, yeah?
Of course I will. Let's do this. So Kieran, you smell the cigarettes? No, why are you giving these to me? I don't want to smoke. I'm not being a pussy, alright? Take me cigarettes and I'll get like £7 for that. Cigarettes are stupid, alright?
And what is youth crime or violence then? What does that come under?
It's anybody under the age of 18 who might be being forced into a situation where perhaps they're, I don't know, maybe they've got a best friend or they're in a group of friends and that group of friends is asking them to do something that they wouldn't normally feel comfortable doing. So let's look at an example. Say you've got a best friend who decides it would be a good idea one night to go out and smash some windows, but realistically what you're thinking is, I'm probably going to get into some trouble for that if I get caught. But your friend says something to you like, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, don't be daft, we'll go out and do it anyway. And you go out and smash windows. That's being forced into do something that you wouldn't normally do. But it covers things like if you were in a gang, maybe you're being asked to carry a knife or a weapon of some kind that you wouldn't normally think about doing. Maybe you're being asked to carry drugs or to hide money. So it's anything either within a relationship where somebody's asking you one-to-one, so it might be a friend or some friends, or when you're in a gang situation and they're asking you to do things as well.
So I didn't realise peer-to-peer abuse really covers a lot of categories, doesn't it?
Is there any particular groups that are affected by that kind of abuse?
I mean, I think from what we've just discussed, I think everybody's included, especially every student at college. I'm surprised, like you say, that there is that many categories, but I think as a student it all goes back to having a responsibility of others as well and looking after each other as a student life community, really.
It's being vigilant,
yeah.
isn't it? Well, what about males or females? Do you think it's more prevalent amongst males or females?
I would just say everyone, wouldn't you?
And all ages.
Yeah, and I think that's why I really believe in the pod, because we're a safe environment where students can come down and report any issues, worries and concerns, and I think that's what they need to do really, and look out for each other. They can always come down and see a safeguarding officer in the pod, they can see retention progression coordinators, and we've got health and wellbeing in our counselling service, so anybody can come down at any time and speak to any of us.
Do you think it affects the LGBTQ community?
Not any more than the other groups. You could say that about people with learning difficulties or physical disabilities. It affects everyone, all walks of life.
So it brings it back to what you were saying in the first place. It's everybody, isn't it? It doesn't show any boundaries.
No.
And I think what you're saying about everybody having access to the pod and being able to speak to somebody about it's really important.
So do you think that peer-to-peer abuse is treated any differently than everyday bullying?
No, I don't think it is. I think as college, our college policy is we have zero tolerance towards bullying. So I think peer-to-peer abuse really would come under that. And again, it's just coming to either a member of staff or ourselves in student services and just telling your concerns, and we will act on it and give you the best advice.
And if you're not comfortable coming to us directly, you could always speak to a trusted adult, somebody that you know, somebody at home, and then that maybe make you feel more comfortable about being able to come into college and speak to somebody. But the important message is if you're worried about something, to speak to somebody you trust, isn't it?
Yeah, and everyone should come to college because they enjoy it and you want to come into college, and you should never feel that you've got peer-to-peer abuse and you don't want to come in to face people in college. I think it's really important that you do come in and talk about it.
Just to summarise today what we've covered within peer-to-peer abuse, it covers such things as domestic abuse, child sexual abuse, grooming, harmful sexual behaviours, crime and violence, and activities within gangs.
What I think you do need to be aware of is how to actually go about reporting it. There is two ways. You can, if you're in college, you can actually come along to the pod and speak to someone here, one of the safeguarding team, the counsellor or the health and wellbeing officer. And we also have an off-site reporting system, which will be shown at the end of this video for anyone who's unaware of how to do it.